Hello, sweet team. Welcome back to my channel. This is Sweet Achille. I am so excited to be with you all today, and I hope everyone is doing wonderfully well. In today's video, I share with you how to make this sweet potato, salmon, and egg breakfast. And I'm using these potatoes. They are also sweet. They are known as Japanese potatoes or batata. Okay, I usually pick them up in a Latina supermarket or an Asian supermarket. You may find it in your local supermarket as well, but yeah, I usually get it from the Latina supermarket. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut it into cubes just like this. The inside of one is white and the other one is a more creamy color. So either one tastes very sweet, so you can use it. I just wanted to use both so that you will see the different types that they have. The one with the white interior is usually very ugly looking on the outside, but at the end of the day you get your potatoes. Once I've cut it beautifully, I'm going to go ahead and wash it. Transfer it into my pot of water that I already have fire underneath it, although it didn't come to a boil yet. I dropped a couple of pieces of onions into the water. I added some salt to taste, and now the potatoes goes in, and I'm going to cover it up and cook it until it is fork tender. Meanwhile, I'll prep my veggies, and I'm using red onions and some green bell pepper. You may use any color bell pepper that you wish or any other vegetable of your choice. And once I've cut the onions, I'm going to separate it into singles, and then I'm going to go ahead and cut the bell peppers as well. Once I'm done with the peppers, I'm going to prep my salmon. Now, I used sausages in the other video that I used Irish potatoes in, and many of you wanted to know if you can use any other protein. Yes, I usually use leftover salmon, but I figured why don't I do it from scratch? So I just seasoned the side that I'm going to be cooking first with some all-purpose seasoning, and I'm just going to cook that for about 3 to 4 minutes or until the orange area begins to turn a bit white, and then I'll flip it over and cook the other side as well. You may cook it to be well done or half and half, since we'll continue the cooking process together with the eggs. Okay, and I'm using coconut oil to pan fry this, and it infused its flavor into it, and it tastes absolutely divine. Our salmon is nicely done, so I'll set it aside, and I'll go ahead and check on our potatoes, and they are nice and ready. So for those of you that wondered if you can use sweet potatoes in this recipe, yes you can. So now I'm just going to go ahead and prep my eggs, and we'll move on to putting everything together. I season it with some all-purpose seasoning and a bit of salt. Give it a quick scramble, and we are set to go. At this point, I'm just going to kind of debone the salmon, although it shouldn't have any bones in it. At times you will find one, just as I did. You can either go ahead and cut it up or shred it into pieces, just like I'm doing here with a fork, or you can use your fingers to achieve the same results. It's usually easy when you use the leftover salmon, but as I said, I wanted to put everything together. In a heated pan, add in some butter. To that, I'll add some of the leftover oil from frying the fish. It is optional, but it gives your dish a very nice flavor. And immediately added in my vegetables. I'm just going to saute this for about a minute, and then I'll go ahead and add in our potatoes, but I'll season it with a bit of all-purpose seasoning because we don't want our veggies to be bland. I also added a bit of salt. Add in our potatoes. Once we've added it, we're just gonna toss it around, and if you like it pale like this, then it should be done in another 2 or so minutes, but I want a bit of crunchiness to it, so I'll keep on tossing it around until not you can always get all of it to be nice and golden brown, but some of it will get a touch of golden and it is ready. So we'll set it aside, and then we're going to go ahead and begin with our eggs. I add in my butter. Again, I'm going to go ahead and add in my veggies, my onions and bell peppers. Season it up so that it's not bland. Add in the rest of the oil from frying the fish, and then we're going to add in our eggs, and that is about it. At this point, you're going to cook the eggs to your preference. If you like it well done like me, then cook it until it is completely well done. But if not, then please go ahead and cook it to your taste. Once the eggs are cooked to your preference, it'll be time for us to add in our salmon. Toss everything together or stir everything together, and our breakfast is as good as done. So if you don't like sausages or baking or whatnot, here is an alternative for you. And if you don't like Irish potatoes like our previous recipe, then sweet potatoes is yours. So now all that is left is for us to serve and enjoy. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and are inspired to try the recipe. Until I see you in the next one, stay safe, keep loving each other, and remember that the love of God and family is life's greatest blessing. And guys, ke unamini uchemi sweet mahabotu. Bye y'all.